What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs? Welcome to the latest episode of Valenti VOD. I'm your host, Chris Valenti. We got a lot to unpack. Apparently, Elon Musk is not in charge of DOGE. That's the latest gaslighting tactic from the United States government. And then we've also got Trump declaring himself king. I'm not fucking kidding. We're also going to cover his new executive order that says only Donald Trump, the President of the United States, and Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, can dictate U.S. law. Their opinion is all that matters. I wish I was fucking kidding about the stuff that I'm talking about, but I am not. Again, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and above all else, donate $7,000 to the channel. I'm so fucked. Anyway, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got an article from theweek.com here. Who is actually running DOGE? The White House said in a court filing that Elon Musk isn't the official head of Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency Task Force, raising questions about just who is overseeing DOGE's federal blitzkrieg. A great word choice, if I do say so myself. Props go out to the author here, Rafi Schwartz, with great fucking word choice in terms of blitzkrieg. Anyway, but let's continue here. Let's read just a little bit of this, okay? The Department of Government Efficiency is in a state of flux thanks to a recent court filing by the Trump administration stating that billionaire Elon Musk, the man personally named by President Donald Trump as being in charge of DOGE, is not running the advisory body at all. And whether Musk is officially in charge or not could affect DOGE's authority. So guys, as we've talked about a million times, everything that DOGE does is illegal. They don't have legal authority to usurp the House and the Congress, and because that's the way that I'm just a bill. A bill is supposed to be written up by the House, agreed upon by Congress, signed off by the president, and then you could drain something like USAID. You could do that investigation. And the thing is there waste, fraud, and abuse? Of course there is. But you gotta get it legally, bitch. Especially you, Elon Musk. You're a foreign-born billionaire, robber baron, South African piece of shit. Fuck you and go back to your nation. I'm allowed to say that because he's a white man. DOGE has spent the past few weeks hacking its way through the inner workings of the federal government, firing thousands of public servants. Given Trump and Musk's many public statements about the latter's role at DOGE, this new court filing has thrown the entire operation into uncertainty. So, here's the thing, guys. Like we're talking about. Hi, Luigi. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Luigi. 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 Anyway, as we're talking about, guys, everything that DOGE is doing is illegal. And now, don't touch the mic. Now, as we're starting to get to the point where the rest of the country is waking up, fucking 13 DOJ attorneys general has stepped down, fucking 23 plus states have sued Elon Musk and DOGE. Now that shit's hitting the fan, we're learning that, conveniently, Elon Musk cannot be held responsible for any of the crimes committed by DOGE because apparently he is not even an employee at DOGE. Isn't that interesting? Despite Trump's previous claim that Musk will lead the Department of Government Efficiency alongside since-departed co-leader Vivek Ramaswamy. Remember that? Remember when they said that he was going to fucking have Vivek and then they fired his ass? Get fucked. The president's day one executive order establishing the group did not say who its administrator would be. Nevertheless, Trump often refers to Musk as the functional leader of the DOGE effort. An ambiguity that deepened the White House official Joshua Fisher's court filing this week, which stated plainly that Musk was simply a White House advisor and not the U.S. DOGE service administrator or even an employee of the U.S. DOGE service. Instead, the White House's position is that Musk can only advise the president, communicate with the president's directive. So in other words, what they're saying is that they think you're stupid. They think you're a big dumb idiot Because we're just going to tell you that Elon Musk is in charge, and Elon Musk is going to absolutely have the authority to sway the decisions, and he's just going to fucking, I know 11 different government agencies are investigating Elon Musk, and DOGE happened to dismantle all of them, but technically that's not a conflict of interest because DOGE decided to do it, and Elon Musk is not a part of DOGE. If you can't see the coincidence, I can't help you. You're TFG, you're too far gone. You're Foob Gooby. You're a Goob Foobman. You're a Foojman. Because you don't even... Brother, they don't have the wool over your eyes. They said fuck the wool. This guy's dumb enough where we don't need the wool. He won't remember. He's dumb. They are... Brother, how do you... USAID. Thank you for the for becoming a member, Josh. By the way, guys... if you're watching this, we are live. We go live when we're making these videos, so make sure you're subscribed and you got notification bells on so you could be in the chat. And this guy's going to be in the video. But anyway, thank you. Dear Leafy just got a gifted membership. Fantastic. But guys, people like myself, I'm not alone in this. Me, Hassan Piker, Kyle Kalinsky, Parker, whatever the fuck his last name is, Dean Withers, all these people. We have all been trying to warn you for God knows how long that Donald Trump wants to be the king. And if you think that I'm kidding, unfortunately, I am not. Donald Trump declared himself king in a post on Truth Social. Now, I know, he didn't say, I'm the king. But he said, long live the king, in reference to himself. Here's the thing. This is about congestion pricing. Now, I am from New York. I think congestion pricing is fucking stupid. If you don't know what it is, essentially there's too many cars in New York City. People are double parking. They're blocking the bus lanes. Traffic is horrendous. So New York City decided that the best course of action, instead of beefing up public transportation and making the subways a little bit less fucking disgusting, that they would just double the price of the tolls when you come into New York City. Because maybe if people can't fucking afford to come here, they'll stop coming here. You're an idiot. I hate you. Why would you use that as a solution? So, to be frank, ending congestion pricing, no problem with that. I do have no problem with that. But it's this. Long live the king. Long live the king. Long live the king. Brother, listen, MAGA, if any of you are MAGA and you are here, I want you to just stop for a second, close your eyes and imagine Kamala Harris won the election. You're shitting and crying and rolling in the shit. And Kamala Harris tweets out, she goes, congestion pricing is dead. Long live the queen. Brother, you think January 6th was bad? You would have gone ape shit. You would have fucking lost your mind and you know it. Okay? Rightfully, you would have lost your mind. You can't have the president of the United States making jokes about being the fucking king. That's not acceptable. We had a fucking revolution over this, bro. We already went to war against the goddamn king because we don't want a goddamn king. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now, here's the thing. I know it's a joke, but they're moving in with executive orders. Donald Trump signed an executive order yesterday in Mar-a-Lago. Just listen.
Supervising independent agencies and many of their actions.
Right here.
And also reestablishes the longstanding norm that only the president or the attorney general can speak for the United States when stating an opinion as to what the law is.
Did you hear that? I'm going to play it again for you, okay? They are claiming, right? They are trying to overthrow the judicial system by claiming that only the President of the United States and the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, a fucking crazy-ass Scientologist who stole someone's dog after Hurricane Katrina, they are claiming that only those two get to dictate what the opinion on U.S. law is. That's the whole point of the judicial system, by the way, is so that people can argue, hey, what I'm doing is actually effective, and what you're doing isn't, okay? Unbelievable. Ready?
The longstanding norm that only the president or the attorney general can speak for the United States when stating an opinion as to what the law is.
One more time for you.
Budget and its subsidiary office, OIRA, supervising independent agencies and many of their actions, and also reestablishes the longstanding norm that only the president or the attorney general can speak for the United States when stating an opinion as to what the law is.
I mean, I don't know how MAGA's going to move the goalposts for this one, but I do know that they will. I do know that they will be moving the goalpost and saying, well, technically, we elected him. And if we elected him, that means we want a king. Shut the fuck up! Gargle my nuts! Gargle them! Now, here's some actual, like, a breakdown of what the fuck he's saying, okay? Granted, this is NPR, that's liberal media, that is fake news. We don't like fake news, and granted, we're giving every American a plateau. So, who gives a fuck what NPR has to say? They're gay. Trump claims expanded power over independent agencies. President Trump on Tuesday signed an executive order to give the president greater power over independent regulatory agencies, government entities, and Congress. No, listen, the first part of this, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and shut your fucking mouth. The second part of this is insane. This is insane. Where the fuck is it? I saw it a second ago. Oh no, I can't find it. Oh no. Let's just fucking read it. We already said this. Well-known independent regulatory agencies include the Consumer Production Safety Commission, which issues recalls and safety warnings. The Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, which opened up an investigation into Elon Musk and Neuralink, which is a horrifying thing. Can we just quick side tangent? My brother is in the chat. Go fuck yourself with a corkscrew. But quick side tangent. The man who is almost a trillionaire, who Sig Heiled on the world stage, that man wants to put a chip in your brain. And MAGA, you guys were a little bit concerned about, I believe it was a vaccine. And seemingly, you've got no problem with letting an almost trillionaire, foreign-born, unelected official put a chip in your brain? Put a chip in your brain? Put a chip in your brain. Allow me to retort with, you're out of your fucking minds! Let's continue. And the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, which issues bank deposits. Trump's order specifically exempts the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors and Open Market Committee. The Federal Reserve, which sets monetary policy, is intentionally designed to be independent from the whims of electoral politics. I'm going to burp. Oh, God. A separation considered to be essential to its ability to stabilize the economy. So, expanded presidential power is really the incredibly important part here. Trump has fired high-ranking officials at the independent agencies, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the NLRB. I mean, he's just fucking firing people left and right. Russell Vought, the director of the Office of Management and Budget, he's at the center of Trump's new executive order, and acting director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, was recently mandated that all so this is Russell Vought, who I believe is one of the guys who came up with Project 2025, right? Process of bringing independent agencies under White House control is laid out in Project 2025, the Conservative Heritage Foundation's blueprint for government that Trump tried to distance himself from during the campaign. Very interesting. Luigi, stop it. Luigi, stop it. You fucking dog. You fucking dog. How dare you? So we're going to play this a little bit for you while I go deal with that dog.
In keeping with President Trump and the administration's broader commitment to government and other fertility treatments. These are treatments that have become unaffordable for many Americans, or have been unaffordable.
And now I'm back. Wasn't that quick?
The executive order is a directive.
It's almost like I edited
Policy
it,
Council
which I didn't do.
To examine ways to make IVF and other fertility treatments more affordable for more Americans. The second item that we signed was a presidential memorandum imposing radical transparency requirements on government departments and agencies, in keeping with President Trump and the administration's broader commitment to governmental
They're expanding his power. They just want him to be able to be a king.
transparency. What this presidential memorandum would do is require, as waste, fraud, and abuse is uncovered,
Waste,
programs
fraud, and
canceled,
abuse.
and ultimately as taxpayer
Waste,
dollars
fraud,
are
and
saved,
abuse.
this presidential memorandum
Waste,
would require
fraud, and
departments
abuse.
agencies to make all of the details of that freely
You've
available
been a
to the
real
public.
bad girl. You've been committing waste, fraud, and abuse, and now I'm gonna punish you.
Last
Oh, I'm gonna come.
we have another executive order that President Trump signed related
gonna
to
be
independent
huge.
agencies. This executive order would establish important oversight functions in the Office of Management and Budget and its subsidiary office, OIRA, supervising independent agencies and many of their actions, and also reestablishes the longstanding norm that only the President or the Attorney General can speak for the United States when stating an opinion as to what the law is.
Incredible. Incredible. Now, we talked about how Trump expanded that power, but something else that we need to talk about is as Trump is doing this, he is literally blackmailing the mayor of New York City. Okay, now, if you don't know who the mayor of New York City is, it's this corrupt piece of shit named Eric Adams, who is guilty of corruption. He was found guilty of corruption. He was accepting bribes from, like, Turkish officials and Qatari fucking officials. Just the most insane, blatant fucking bribes, which is also hilarious considering bribery is essentially legal in the United States as long as you do it through a campaign donation. You see, lobbying is just a legal form of bribery, but this guy was so blatant, so brazen, so obvious that he has been charged with corruption. Now, he's facing prison time, but Trump and his administration have ordered the Department of Justice to not drop his charges, but to freeze his charges, okay? Top DOJ officials, Manhattan federal prosecutor, resign after receiving orders to drop Eric Adams' case. So what happened is this is such a brazen act of blackmail that 13 Department of Justice officials, attorneys generals in New York City, they resigned. They said, that is so insane that I'm not doing it. I quit. Okay, another thing is, it doesn't mean shit. They're still going to find somebody who's stupid and corrupt enough to fucking do it. But Manhattan's top career federal prosecutor resigned after attorneys in her office were directed to drop their criminal case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Danielle Sassoon stepped down from her role as acting U.S. attorney for Southern District in New York on Thursday, days after a top Justice Department official ordered her office to dismiss corruption charges against the mayor. Now, what's interesting about that is this. You are directed, as authorized by the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, to dismiss the pending charges, okay? Yet, in no way are we calling into question the integrity and efforts of the prosecutors who brought the case. So wait, you're saying you're not questioning the prosecution. You absolutely, you think this is a fair trial. Yes, he's guilty of corruption. You're admitting that. You're not calling into question the integrity of the prosecutors, yet you're directed to dismiss the pending charges. So that means that you agree with the sentencing, but still fucking drop them. And this is all dependent on this. Adams' restricted ability to help the Trump administration enforce its immigration policies. This means that the Trump administration is threatening to bring back the charges on Eric Adams if he or any New York City official gets in the way of Tom Homan, the fucking human thumb, and his fascist Gestapo-style immigration policies. So they're telling you, Eric, Mr. Adams, Mr. Mayor, if you get in the way, we will bring back those charges. You're going to prison. But for now, you act like a good little boy and allow us to do the most strict immigration enforcement in New York City's history, and we'll be great. We'll be great. We will be great. You missed a gift? Thank you for the gift from $5. I think this entire play was meant to avoid the court stripping. The last time Congress used that was during the Gilded Age. Any coincidence? No coincidences. There are no coincidences. So yeah, that's all we got for you today, guys. Thank you for joining us. The live stream will continue, but the video will end, okay? So if you're seeing this, perhaps I'm still live. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and donate $7,000 to the channel. I will catch you in the next episode of Valenti. Bye.